What's going on, YouTube? It's been a minute since y'all seen me actually giving y'all an update or any type of content. And if that's really not the case, at least that's how it feels, because I really have not been in the mood, in good spirits lately to be making new content. So I've just been putting together a couple, shorts, making my longer videos down to a minute just to have something to upload, let y'all know I'm still here. Your boy been going through it. Good things have been happening and bad things have been happening at the same time. And of course, sometimes the bad overpowers the good. But I try to be positive in everything I do. But I feel like, hey, sometimes I might need a release. So I don't normally be putting my business out there online to give people, anything to talk about. I like to just get straight to the point. We're making an embroidery video. We're going to make a beard video. This is what we're talking about today, or this is where we're going today. Today, I have nothing really planned. I'm just walking around, getting some stuff off my chest, and hopefully you guys can understand. So again, life has been going great, but it's been going bad at the same time. And I'm probably just overthinking, to be honest with you. Nobody passed away. My health is good. But in addition to other things, them boys got me, man. That challenge that was going around online on the internet, showing them young kids how to do stupid stuff, well, it got around to me. And if you guys see the title of the video, I'm referring to my vehicle. My car that you guys seen me do a review on that I've had for quite a while. I kept it up, took it to get the windows tinted, put the stereo system in there. I was loving it. When the stereo started tweaking out on me, I did some research, I fixed it. That's one of my top videos, again, showing you guys how I fixed the stereo and the subwoofer and stuff in my car. Car was officially paid off. I ain't even had the car paid off officially for a year. It's only been a couple months, and as soon as I finished paying it off, it was stolen. Now your boy's out here just on feet, walking everywhere. I do have an option to ask for rides and get around, but something, I guess maybe I'm just hard-headed, or I'm not really the type that likes to ask for help. I'll just say that. I try not to ask too much for help because I don't want to be a burden to anyone. So I've been just, struggling. And of course, when that happened, it made me think just about my life in general, about how I just wish I was doing even better than I'm currently doing right now. And I do feel like I'm doing pretty good. Like, I'm in YouTube Black, so that's been going great. I've been learning new things, going to meetings and stuff like that every other week or so. I got some amazing news from them. I just got some amazing news from them. I'll share that in a future video. But dang, somebody's coming over here too. I thought I had the whole space to myself. Let me step to the side. But yeah, man, that TikTok challenge, them boys got me. So I was just real surprised. So that challenge was going on a long time ago. And then it died down. I didn't hear about it no more. So I didn't feel the need to change anything on my end, especially because the whole time that I was living in, I wouldn't say it's a bad area, but whatever. My area was nice. My complex was nice, but go a couple blocks this way and a couple blocks this way, it ain't so nice. But yeah, my car was fine in there. I never parked it in the garage or nothing like that. Outside, nobody ever messed with it. Nobody ever did nothing to my vehicle, right? So now I live in a better location, supposedly, right? In a house now, right? And this happens in the house, in the neighborhood. It's not a gated neighborhood, but it's a better area. So I thought. So I'm in the house. Somebody comes to the door, starts banging on the door. I ain't expecting nobody, so I'm not in a rush to answer it, right? And maybe this is my fault for not answering, but also I look at it as a blessing when I tell you guys what happened. Well, I finally answer the door. Somebody begins to say, "Hey, do you got a such and such car?" And he's naming the complete wrong vehicle. I don't have the car that he was referring to. I mean, Bird just wanted to come jump in the video. I don't have the vehicle that he was referring to. So I was just looking at him like, no, I don't. He said, you sure? I said, yeah, I'm sure. That's my car is not whatever you're describing or whatever. He said, but ain't your car parked on the side of the thing right there? I said, oh yeah, it is. Hold on. So I'm trying to stay calm, but really I'm panicking. And I keep a tool on me, right? So I started getting very scared because the way he was banging, he was basically like, somebody is still in the car right now. Go get them. They might still be. What the heck? Is that dog injured? That's strange. I don't know. All right, back on topic. So he's like rushing, panicking, telling me, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Somebody's in the car. I think it's two of them or it's one of them. Somebody with a hood on or whatever around the corner. So again, I'm thinking I'm about to go have to do some damage, right? Again, I got it on me. So I go out there, nervous, super scared. But the blessing, this I now see it as a blessing, is that they were gone by the time I got over there. And I got over there pretty quick because my car was not too far away from the front door. I get over there, broken glass everywhere, right? So I just freeze. I didn't even know what to do. I didn't scream. I didn't panic. I didn't see nobody driving off in the car or nothing. It's just broken glass on the floor. First thing I think, well, to be honest with you, I didn't think anything. I just froze. I didn't call the cops. I didn't do nothing until somebody told me to. Like, dude, call the cops. You need to report it. So I go call them. They was frustrated. That's like the first time I can ever recall calling 911, bro. I called them, told them what happened. I'm panicking. They calm, which is, I guess that's what they're supposed to do, right? They calm, but then they proceed to tell me, like, is anybody hurt? Is anybody injured? I say no. Then it just seems like they just immediately stopped taking it serious at that point. They said, let me transfer you over to our non-emergency line. So this is an emergency for me, right? My vehicle is stolen, broken glass everywhere, and it just happened literally about 5 minutes ago from the time that I made the call. They transfer me. Oh, I'm on hold forever. I'm on hold forever. I'm just panicking. Then somebody finally answers the phone and they ask me about my, they said, what is your driver's license? No, not your driver's license. What is the plates on the vehicle? Now that upset the hell out of me. I ain't gonna lie, because maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's something that I'm supposed to have memorized or on a separate card or something like that in my wallet. I don't know. I just never thought that I needed to memorize my license plate, because I always thought I could literally go outside and just look at the vehicle and it's right there, right? So they're asking me these questions that I have no idea. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know the license plate number, sir. I don't know. So he's like, yeah, well, we're gonna need that to be able to do anything. And that does make sense, right? I didn't really think about that. I told you I wasn't thinking as soon as this happened, so I understand. So I rushed back in the house. I told him I'm trying to look for it. I'm trying to, I don't even know if I can go on the app on my phone, insurance app, something like that, to see if I could find it quick. I tell him, give me 1 second. He waited literally maybe about 1 second. He said, once you go ahead and get that information, just go ahead and give us a call back. We're here. And then I said, all right. Long time goes by. I finally get the information. Cops finally show up. I write my statement. The neighbor, he talked to them for me because he's the one that's seen it. This is the informational thing right here too. So I do feel like my neighbor definitely helped me, because had he not came to the door, I wouldn't have known anything at all, and they would have been gone for a very long time, more than, I even got to get a heads up on it. So I do appreciate the neighbor for that. However, he said he's seen them, or I guess it was one person. He was looking out of his window and he seen somebody breaking into the car with a hoodie on. And he didn't call the cops. He decided to watch. And then I guess after he got enough entertainment, that's when he decided to come over there saying, hurry up and come outside. I think they're still in the vehicle. When he said, when he came outside, that is when I guess they jumped in my back seat and was ducking, trying to hide, but he already seen them. So he walked past them, went to my house, told me. And when I went out there, again, I didn't see nobody pulling off, nothing. It was already gone. But again, I feel like that's a blessing because I could have ended up doing something that I thought I would be in the right to do. But after doing some research and talking to some people, I would have definitely been over with if I would have done something that I thought, you know, by protecting what's mine. I have learned you cannot do that for, you know, something such as a vehicle. Unless somebody pulls a weapon out on you, you cannot pull a weapon out on them. So that's something to learn about, and I'm glad I learned that lesson. I'm glad that nothing came. I'm glad I didn't have to hurt anyone, and I'm glad definitely no one hurt me. Because I did see, I won't say a handful of stories, but I think 1 or 2 other stories where this exact same thing happened, and it made me realize, okay, I'm understand now why the neighbor didn't try to go stop them, or I don't know why he didn't call the cops or at least record on his phone or nothing. He could have at least called the cops or recorded to zoom in on somebody's face or something though. But anyway, I heard another story where a neighbor was trying to stop somebody from stealing someone else's vehicle. They pulled probably can't say the word. They pulled out something on that person and they let it loose. And the neighbor is gone now, right? Not in my neighborhood. This was something I just seen online, because apparently what happened to me, this is something that is going on everywhere. And yeah, people are just being crazy. It's ridiculous, man. I did have a lot of things in the vehicle that are very important to me, but the most important things were not in my vehicle at the time. So I am very, very glad about that. All my, you know, my laptop, my tablet, my phone, everything I need to do all my work and make these videos and stuff like that, I did have everything in the house. But you know, all the stuff I just put in there, man, my stereo, everything is replaceable. So this is what I mean when I'm saying good things are happening and bad things are happening. Again, I didn't tell you guys all the good news, but it's not really even tied to this specific thing. But more information with like YouTube Black. So class of 2023 that I'm currently a part of, I'm getting amazing news and stuff like that while I'm in there. But at the same time, good stuff is happening with YouTube. Bad things are happening in my personal life, so it's hard for me to be excited, and I'm just up and down with things, and you know, think about life and how I'll be wanting to do so much better than I'm already doing, but trying to actually enjoy the moment and realize, Nate, you're doing good, man. Like, you know, you're doing good. You got people that rock with you. You got customers shopping with you, but sometimes I envision myself, you know, just getting, you know, hundreds of orders. I see some people, you know, they're getting buckets and buckets of orders at the post office every single day. And to be honest with you guys, most of the money that I make and stuff like that is like digital stuff from the videos and stuff that I make, from the classes, the courses, the digitizing, stuff like that. So I do make patches and all that, but I have other avenues versus me having to ship physical items. So I guess I got to kind of understand that's why I don't have, you know, hundreds of orders coming in, because the stuff that I do is very unique to each person and it takes a little while. So that's why I charge the price that I charge. But yeah, back to the vehicle situation. My subwoofer, like I spent all that money customizing it, and this is what bothered me too, right? Well, I guess not bothered me, but the part that actually had me like in my feels, man. The first car that I had, I never did nothing with it, right? Never customized it, never really, I ain't gonna say I didn't care about it, but I really just had that vehicle as, you know, to get from point A to B. Then the vehicle that I had, that I started showing all on YouTube, putting the stereo system in it, showing that I put, you know, the TV thing in the dash to have Netflix and stuff like that. When the little sub thing went bad, like a couple years later, I figured out how to fix it. I made a video for people and it was very helpful, and you know, people was rocking with it. So I'm like, hey, I'm making videos on the vehicle. It's going well. Basically, all the money and time that I put into the car, and then somebody just takes it, man. Whole system in there. Customized skates, bro. I might have to put a little thing on screen, but I had some custom Rydell skates. Like every single part of those skates, man, I custom built, from the boot to the aluminum frame it was on, the wheels, the bearings, everything, man. In addition to that, I also created the custom roller skate covers, you know, and I tested those roller skate covers out like so much to be able to create those, because I don't see nobody else having those. So those meant a lot to me. All the samples, everything, man. It was like both pairs of my skates too. Like that was at least on one pair of skates, like, I don't know, at least like a $600 setup. And that was just on one pair of skates, minus the custom fabric and all that stuff that I did, all the handwork and all the measurements I had to do to write it down. So I can remake the skate covers, but in my vehicle was like all the different versions of the skate covers that I had made, all the different, you know, the different types of fabric from every time that I messed up to when I finally got it right and got it perfect. In my opinion, I thought it was perfect. All the tools and stuff like that I bought for the skates. I had a roller skate bag to keep everything organized in the trunk, and they just took the whole thing, man. Then they was kind of smart too. See, like I never really knew I had a GPS in the vehicle, but once I kind of calmed down just a tad bit, I started trying to, I guess go back this way. I started trying to calm down just a little bit. Then I realized the stereo that I put in the vehicle was an Android-based system. So it did have like a GPS in it. So by the time I figured that out, it showed that they had disabled it. So tracking was gone. Couldn't get any more information on it. I just kept checking over and over and over, refreshing, and nothing came up. So I've been pretty bummed out. Trying to, you know, be easy, reading books, going outside, getting everywhere by feet, you know. I never minded walking. I used to walk place all the time. Y'all see I'm at the same park I was riding my skateboard at and stuff before, but this is actually the first time your boy's just on feet 100% this time. So I've still been just trying to, you know, get outside, not sit around in the house and mope. But it's just been hard for me to create content for you guys, knowing, you know, that I've just been like panicking. And then on top of that, I didn't even know how I'm supposed to feel, because peep this. This is the first time something like this has ever happened to me, right? So I did speak with my insurance, and they're telling me, I guess, they got 14 days to find the vehicle. If they do not find the vehicle within 14 days, they'll cash me out on the vehicle, right? Because it's paid off. I haven't even had it for I've had the car for a long time, but I officially paid off the vehicle less than a year ago, and now it's gone. So on one hand, I'm really, really hoping that they find it, but then I'm confused because I kind of don't even want a vehicle back that is so easy to steal. Uh-oh, it's about to start raining. I need to hurry up and get back in the house. I gotta, hurry up on this story then. Let me throw my hood on, my bad. But yeah, on one hand, I really want to have them find the vehicle. But then on the other hand, I really am like, why would I want a vehicle back that was like violated like that? Somebody stole the car. I don't know what they did in it, who was in it, you know, what crimes, other crimes they might have committed in the vehicle. And I don't want to be riding around in that. Somebody think it was me that was, you know, doing wrong. Oh, something else too that I forgot to mention again, why I feel like it's a blessing that they were gone by the time I went out there. Some other evidence that we got is that they came in another stolen vehicle. The other vehicle that they came in and left that one and took mine, that vehicle had bullet holes in it. So I don't know if it's something they caused, or maybe the owner tried to stop them from stealing that vehicle and maybe started shooting or something like that. I don't know. But they got their vehicle recovered. So who knows if they'll, you know, leave mine around and I'll get mine back, or if I'll get cashed out. But that's just a piece of why y'all ain't heard from me. I had a lot more to say, but it's very cold out here, and this walk just got cut short, and I don't want my phone to get, wow, that's weird. It seems like it stopped raining now. But But either way, let me hurry up and get back to the house. Y'all give me some, I guess not, I don't know, feedback, something. Talk to me, man. Keep me cool, keep me calm. I'm trying to come back, get back into good spirits. Like I said, I got some really dope emails and business and stuff that's in the works. So I'm trying to be excited, but at the same time, I'm pretty bummed out. So that's where I've been, and I'll check with you guys shortly. Let me get myself out of this rain. Talk to y'all soon. Peace.